Children make life important. At least that's true for Gwen Gooch. Why else would she show up every school day, all day long, year after year at Esther Elementary for absolutely no pay, if not for the children? For successfully brightening the world of hundreds of struggling kindergarten and first graders, and for being a constant source of help to the entire staff without any monetary compensation, Gwen Gooch is our 2013 Volunteer Hometown Hero. Gwen moved to Lebanon over 30 years ago when her then-husband retired from the Army. After a divorce, she moved in with her daughter and son-in-law to help them lovingly raise their 2 boys. When her youngest grandson started school, Gwen's days were suddenly empty. The occasional school volunteer and room mother wasn't enough, so she asked his teacher if there was anything she could do to help. That was 13 years ago, and she has been a fixture at Esther Elementary ever since. At first, Gwen mainly helped the teachers. She would organize and help provide materials for the kindergarten and first grade students who needed help with reading. Then it grew into something much more. Students and staff began to need her as much as she needed them. Known to students and staff alike, Miss Gwen can be found in the halls of Esther Elementary going about her job and making a difference. Students who need extra practice get to read to Miss Gwen. She spends countless hours of volunteering to work with struggling readers by listening to them read and practice their reading on a daily basis so they won't fall behind on their reading homework.
Miss Gwen is like a grandma to those children that do not always have that support at home, and she reads with the children, and she just makes every child in the school feel very special. She's a Esther Elementary's shining star.
My kids love to go with Miss Gwen. They think it's such a privilege to read with her.
They know Miss Gwen is always there to simply give them a hug or just there to listen. They know she will make their day better, and they make her day better. Ms. Gwen is able to help students succeed at reading by giving them all kinds of extra support outside the classroom. Using her own limited income, she supplies rewards to students that otherwise might not have achieved many accomplishments. She also provides the Pizza Hut pizza party to students who have earned it through reading. For those who would not otherwise get the pizza, she goes and picks it up and has a big celebration around her desk for them. She also creates reading resources for the students, like take-home games and poems. Her actions help create a positive self-image and demonstrate good character. That's Ms. Gwen. For over a decade, hundreds of students remember Miss Gwen not as a selfless volunteer, but as someone who has shown them kindness and helped them succeed. And knowing that means more to Gwen than any paycheck ever could.
The students love her, but the staff loves her even more. She keeps track of all the forms and pieces of paper that we generate for the reading department. She keeps track of all the reading assessments for the entire building in every pod hall as we assess students' reading achievement. She keeps the blank forms available for all teachers in the building. She sends out notices and everything else for all the Breakfast with Books meetings, all of the team meetings she tracks. She keeps my life completely in order, so she has multiple functions within our building.
But Miss Gwen is always willing to do whatever is needed because she can't imagine spending her days anywhere else than Esther Elementary.
Parents today, both of them have to work. By the time they get home, if they have one child, they usually can sit down and read. But if they have more than that, they may have to help with homework and everything, don't have even 5 minutes for maybe a lower child that needs the help.
She knows that the school district does the best they can with their available budget, but they can't afford a paid position to do what she does, so she volunteers. For as rewarding as it is for Miss Gwen, it isn't without sacrifice. Gwen suffers from a debilitating leg condition that creates pain and discomfort every single day. Her feet are wrapped at all times to help with blood flow, which makes walking very difficult and painful. She endures physical therapy and has many surgeries, with many more to come. But she doesn't allow that to get in her way of being available for the students and staff. She may be slow, but she is mighty.
If I were at home, I would be thinking about the pain. When I come here and with the kids, I don't have time to think about it.
Not weather, not pain, not even the lack of a paycheck keeps Miss Gwen from the students and staff that need her, because to her, that is priceless. She continually thanks Esther Elementary for allowing her to be there day after day, year after year. But now, it's our turn.
We love you, Miss Gwen.
You're special, Miss Gwen.
Miss Gwen, I couldn't live without you.
We like reading with you, Miss Gwen.
Miss Gwen, you are a blessing to Esther Elementary.
From the hundreds of children she has made more confident and made better readers, from the appreciative R3 staff, and from our entire community, we thank you, Miss Gwen. Gwen Gooch is our 2013 Volunteer Hometown Hero.